Hey everybody, this is your boy the RC Koga. This is the half and the half not. I want to say between season 8 and season 9, the season finale. I think it's called Dot Internet or Dot. I forgot. It's all good. This is why I read the title. So I want to start with Let me see. I'm trying to think here. Let me see. You know what? We're gonna start with Wyatt when he completely overdosed, which the guy did look like he was fine. Doesn't make no sense, but he's dead. Good for him. He's gone. Wasn't no pulse. They cheat. Get him a CPR. Keep pumping his. Clear him to wake up. The man was gone. He was dead. Jim was crying. He was emotional, and of course we know what he went after. He went after Hannah's kids, but he didn't go after Benny. Sammy took care of that. We not gonna get to that yet. So I want to say whatever happened on this season finale was, don't know how I felt about the episode. I guess it was decent, maybe okay, maybe it was alright, maybe it could have been better. I don't know. On the half and a half nots. Now we know Wyatt's dead, and of course David, Jim wanted to drive. You could tell he's angry because he lost two of his kids. Remember, Amanda died back in season 1. She was murdered on season 1. They didn't make it to season 2. What else happened? Let me see. I'm trying to remember. Now, we all both know that trying to think, I might as well just talk about whatever happened. We see Jeffrey and Madison and David. David said he's gonna go check on Jim because Jim just lost his family. He lost his son, his daughter. You might as well say his wife, because, and speaking of his wife, Kathleen, I want to say she's dead because Diamond choked her to death. Which I don't get where she get that rope from. Where she choke her with? She said she was gonna kill her because her niece was murdered. When she got, I don't want to, yeah, she is dead. Her niece was murdered. Remember, Wyatt was the one that ran over Benny and Diamond's niece, and that's why Diamond was upset. She said, "Y'all covered it up, and now I'm gonna kill you." And Catherine did try to fight or try to block or whatever she want, but it didn't work. Of course, she slapped her. She put her on the freaking bench, started choking her out, and tied the rope against the bar, and started pulling her. Start. I think she was pulling her. I think she was pushing her too, and try to, make her die. Make her run out of breath. Catherine was trying to fight back, but you could tell she was turning blue. Didn't look good to Catherine. I think she's dead. We might as well say Cody's dead because we never see him again. Of course, Veronica, I don't know was her that got executed, but I'm gonna say it is because we don't know what Laura and Sam at. We don't know where they're at, but they was executed. And you know what? It was those two goons that Jim and Veronica hired. It had to be them. That's why they was wearing the skis mask. He even told Veronica, "You got a lot of enemy." And remember what she keeps saying, "I'm Veronica Harrington." She don't care if she had enemies or not. Man, oh man. I'm getting a little sleepy, but yeah, they executed her. Cause I want to say it's her that got murdered when she was about to walk to her car. She was good instead, if it was her. But she was the one that went back up. We didn't see, like I said, we didn't see Law in the episode. And to see Venata, we'll see everybody. We know Hannah and we know Candace and Benny showed up to Hannah's. Well, it's not really her place, it's Catherine's place. Showed up, um, and Hannah was one of Benny asked was Hannah okay. She said I'm fine. Thank God the baby didn't get shot or the girl. She's still alive, but now Vinny's son is gonna go out without him because he was executed. Because you remember, Malone, well, Samuel was gonna kill him or he was gonna try to fight him, but I already knew he didn't come along. He had his goon with him, and they raced Vinny right in front of his ass, right in front of Patrice or Celine. I think not Celine. Whatever her name is, Selena, I think. Whatever. Yeah, that's why he wanted her to come so you can watch your boyfriend, quote unquote, even then this Matt was shot in at his new house. We thought he was indoors, but turns out they was outside. He was murdered. Benny wasn't gonna survive that. And how can and then of course she broke down, started crying because she didn't want this to happen. She didn't want Benny to get killed, but look what happened. And of course, Benny, you know, Mitch was trying to fight. By the way, Mitch did try to get Kenneth's head, tell him to leave. You don't need to be here. Because Mitch never been part of the family. He was pretending to be part of the family, but he's not part of the family. So of course, Vincent was taking over. And he did try to fight back with the Malones. Of course, he was walled out. He just got his ass jump again and kicked him. And of course, Candace, he tried to call Candace's name, and she was calling Mitch's name, and of course, they drag her to Jim's place. Drag her there. And Samuel went and dragged her. Candace probably couldn't fight back. She did try to help, but they wasn't strong enough to take on Malone. Malone is, working for Jim. We know Jim is, I'm going to say he's dead, but we're not going to get to that part yet. Not yet. When Jeffrey opened up the box, which is a dumb move to do, he got blown in the smithereens. I know David made it out there. I don't think he's dead. But I don't know why they ended like that when whoever got killed and didn't, Hannah. Jeez. But yeah, guys. I don't know how I feel about the ending. I didn't expect for it to end like this when she killed Jim. And she did. After she found out that Candace. Because Jim killed Candace. I think he killed her. Drowned her. Because Candace, I thought she'd be strong. Well, she wasn't because she got beat up by the Malone. Of course, she wasn't strong enough to fight back against Jim. Jim uses one arm and try to drown her to death. And then when Hannah came, he saw trace of blood, went upstairs and talked to Jim. Jim said, you need to come in and see it. And then when she broke out, started crying. Of course, Hannah lost it. She snapped. She ended up trying to fight Jim, but Jim was really getting the best of her. And then she fought back. Her flat came off, and of course she hit him with it. And then he was trying to get out of the car. Of course he fell, and of course that's why Hannah killed Jim. She ran him over. She was speeding, ran him over because that was for her daughter. She don't know Benny was dead because Benny was wasted before Candace was. Yeah. And it's really sad how they ended like this. But we didn't see what David was going to see Jim. So but the baby did look like Benny. I'm glad that him and Tanisha, they realized they was drunk. They didn't remember, but now she know who the father was. It's sad because we don't know what happened to Tanisha and the baby. At least they must have laughed. I hope they did, because this is not the time to place to be, because it wasn't safe. And I'm glad, like I said, I'm glad they didn't get killed or Hannah. But she lost it, guys. She snapped. I never seen her that angry before. But she did. She lost it. I'm not sure how everybody else would feel about it. People would be happy that Jim is dead. People was happy that Wyatt is dead. They might be happy that Jeffrey got blown up in smithereens. Too bad Madison had to be there. I don't know. I don't know if the security, I forgot his name. I don't know. He survived. Man, that was interesting to watch. Maybe. I think that's all I'm gonna cover it because I don't want to talk about everything else right now. But that was it on the Half and a Half. Now this show will never be forgot. I will not forget about this show, cause I know Tyler Perry working on a new project. I know he put out this new show already. I forgot the name of it, but I might check it out. But don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, please turn on notification, and make sure you share this video. Peace.